Doctor wey suppose dey save life for night. Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing this face, hearing the name, seeing my video on YouTube, don't make it your last, okay? Go ahead and click on that subscribe button, give this a thumbs up, leave your comment, question, your argument in the comment section, okay? We'll have a whole session in there. Guys, ignore my mic stem. I just had to use something because it stresses me out putting it here. Not that it won't capture the audio, it would, but then in this video, I rather hold it like this because you people need to hear me from the back. Amen. Amen. From the thumbnail, you guys know what we're about doing, okay? This would be one of the first that I've ever done. I hope to do more. Let's get into it. First though, title of the movie, To Kill a Monkey, was very captivating. It left questions in the minds of people. In my mind, I'm like, huh? Kemi Adetigba to kill a monkey. Who is the banana? That was the question in my mind. And I kept seeing different clips on TikTok. I'm like, huh? Who is this? What's this one again? I said I was going to watch it. Did I watch it? Of course, yes. That's why we're having this review. Okay. Grab your popcorn. Now, I'm going to applaud Kemi for her brilliant work. If you have watched movies from Kemi before this one, popular one, King of Boys. King of Boys was exceptional. King of Boys is exceptional. The plot twist, everything exceptional. Now, Kemi's storytelling, I wrote some things down so that I won't forget and I won't be talking out of point, okay? Kemi's storytelling is beautiful. I love how she portrayed the raw reality in our society. I loved how she gave us a familiar, even though it was uncomfortable, an uncomfortable, familiar reality, okay? She gave us that raw blend of everything. These are things that we see in our society. They're not normal. They shouldn't be normal. But then people have made them normal. There's like a normalcy in the society and it shouldn't be. I loved how she portrayed the flaws of human beings in all sincerity. Not that they want to do these things, but then they're just humans. I loved how she portrayed the complexity of human beings. Thumbs up, Atikemi. You did this one. Another one. You did it. Well done. I may not speak on everybody. I'm going to pick the people that not really mattered, okay? Because in the movie, there was no less, there was no more. Okay, everybody brought in their A games. Everybody executed. Everybody did well. But let's start from Efe. Who is Efe? Efe portrayed the picture of an average Nigerian man, okay, who life isn't fair to, if I'm being honest, okay. Most men out there are struggling, are surviving without born into silver spoons. You're just a normal man going through school, finishing. That was Efe, okay. And I'm sure that in our societies, you see people like this. A man who loved his family, who respected his family regardless of whether he had or he did not have. A man who kept pushing his dream, who wouldn't give up, very relentless. Smart, intelligent, okay. First class student. Now, it's so sad that most times the people that come out as first class students are not at the top, if we're being honest with ourselves. They are the ones always not doing well. It may come off harsh, but that's the truth, and we all know this is the truth. Okay, so in a bid to provide for his family, he did what he shouldn't have done. Okay, morally, it shouldn't have been done, but he had to do it. That was the character he portrayed. He brought so much emotion. He wore his emotion. He executed his role impeccably. All of them did. Don't get me wrong, all of them did, but he made us feel his pain, his struggle, everything. We felt it with him. Do you understand? We're happy with him when he was rich. We're poor with him. We're rich with him. He did well. I would say that was the first time seeing his face in a movie. I can't remember any movie that I've seen him in, but this one left his picture in my subconscious. Do you understand? A picture of his face in my subconscious. If I see him somewhere else in another movie, I would recognize him. Not to say, oh, he hasn't acted in other movies. He has, but then I just didn't know him. So well done. Well done, Ife. The next person we'll be talking about is Oboz. Oboz is our regular street brother. Do you understand? Street smart. Academically, mm-mm. But street orientation, 100. Street credibility, 100. Raz, 100. Uncouth, 100%. That was Oboz. He made money regardless of whether or not he didn't go to school. He saw money. Of course, it wasn't legal money, it wasn't clean money, which is something that happens in our society. Okay. People's wealth, they are questionable, but then we act like it is normal. The question that has been on everybody's mind is who loved who? Who did not love who? And this is my opinion. I would say that Obos loved Ife for what Ife had to offer. Okay. Someone once told me something that in life, if you don't use people, they will use you. So I feel that was what Ife did. I wouldn't say Obos loved Ife as much as Ife did love him as a brother. First off, he gave off the title brotherly so quick. Mm. He just gave it up so quick. It was just said, my friend, right? Put him in the friend zone or something, but brotherly, that's a deeper bond. Okay. Second, when teacher made a move on if his daughter's life and if it came to you, you didn't do anything. It was just all talk, all talk, all talk. Twice it happened. He still came to you. You dismissed it. You just made it look like, oh, it wasn't anything. But the one time that this man came to your wife or came at your wife, you took action. Suddenly, teacher has done something terrible. But if he has been complaining to you, telling you, what do we need to do? Asking you, what do we need to do? What do we need to do? But nothing. Is that love for your brother? I don't feel that's love. Second thing that made me question his love for Ife on Ife's daughter's birthday. How do you pull your brother to the ocean to have a confrontation, almost beating him or threatening to kill him because you assumed he didn't pay a certain amount of money into your account on his daughter's birthday? Really? Causing so much distress to the man? That wasn't love. I don't think that was love. And then you're saying, oh, my brother, my brother. He's not your brother. You're not his brother. You're just giving the title because of what he offers to you, what he makes for you. That wasn't nice. And then the third thing too that made me question, for every time that you guys had an argument, you say, your brother lost. You don't know where your brother did. You see it? I know you see it. So yeah. The fourth thing, what happened to respecting bro code? Why are you moving to my daughter? I mean, I think the brothers, they'll usually not move to each other's sisters. I don't know if that's still a thing, but I know that used to be a thing. You're moving to my daughter. Yes, she's my sister, but I raised this babe. That's my daughter. That's my investment right there. You're moving to her. You don't respect me. You don't love me. You impregnated my daughter. Wow. How do you expect me to feel? Nah, that wasn't love. That wasn't love at all. Like you disrespected me. You betrayed me. And then the daughter too will come to that one. But yeah, he didn't love Ife. He didn't love Ife. He just loved Ife for what he could get. It was very transactional, and that was it. Okay. You'd say, oh, why did he not protect him? Why did he protect him? He was just trying to get one of his good books, but it was too late. It was too late. Bucci delivered his role, acted beautifully, impeccably, good performance, loved it. And I'm happy that he's actually gotten the recognition that he deserves, because these guys don't get the applause, they don't get the crowns, and they're really good actors. I'm happy that he's getting it. Well done, brotherly. Idiot's type of wife that if people come banging on the door looking for the husband, she would pass him the gun and pull the trigger. That is idiot. I loved her character. Um, yeah, very open minded, very sweet somebody. We all love. I don't know if we all, but I do love Lily Afe. I love our Akanchawa Badi, and she was beautiful in that role. Loved it, loved it. Let's talk about Nosa. You see Nosa, eh? You have to stand on a stool, wear your glasses, still put contacts for you to see Nosa. Because, yo, we didn't see Nosa coming, no. Honestly, we didn't see Nosa coming. She said, I loved you more when you were poor. Mm, oh, please. But still you that went to go and do take madam at the store. You went to go and buy a bag of 25 million naira between Gayoyu in front of your former boss. The same money that wants to kill your children. Nosa is busy buying things, doing things silently, but in a very loud way. The silence self was loud. In the midst of the lot that the husband was going through, and she too was going through, her family was going through, Nusa was doing one or two with the doctor. That doctor self, doctor, doctor where they supposed save life for a night inside Nusa's room. What happened to bro code, Yusuf? What happened to professional ethic? You are frolicking with your patient's relative. Hey, baby, is that how you used to do? I didn't see that one coming, no. And then at the end of the day, when the husband was in prison, Nusa wore her red bottoms with her fine, sexy dress and her wig, brown envelope. She now came. She didn't say anything, no. She just dropped it. Divorce letter. And she went away with the account that the agency did not discover. Aish. I love Nusa. Oh, she didn't make noise. At the end of the day, in her mind, you have paid for your crime. Me, I move on. Eh, Nusa Kare. No, we didn't see her coming, but I loved it. I loved it really. Next person would be Nne Sparkles. Initially, I felt Sparkles would be the Jezebel, but I don't know, between her and Nosa, I don't know who is learning work. Everything about Sparkles, I saw them coming. I could predict her part and how it would end. A married man told you to pack your things and meet him at a particular location at 10:45 p.m. You've seen the condition, you've seen what is going on ground. You, as a street babe, as a sharp babe, you now allowed him to run you street, baby. Even me, when the man said, pack your things, meet me at the hangar at 10:45, in my head, you ain't going anywhere, baby girl. You're not going anywhere. It's that house that you will stay and you will cry. Without your pregnancy, both of you will cry. Because the man said, you asked him, oh, what do I do? And he said, finish packing up. You too, you want to finish packing up. Eh? With the money people will have. What happened to traveling there to go and buy your clothes, to buy your shoes? As he's moving one leg, hello, baby. Put one leg. Okay? You now say, okay. I just knew the man wasn't going to carry her. And she messed up big time. She went to go and trust man. Adam. Man that left his wife. In fact, he has not even left his wife. He has not divorced his wife. He just moved from his wife's house to your house. You went to go and trust him. Mama, you should have known better. You're a fine girl. You should have known better. So I didn't even feel pity for her. And I think we all knew that Sparkles was with teacher. You knew that, right? Because I knew it. I just don't know how. But I knew it. It was the distraction that was sent to Obos. But unfortunately, Efe was not distracted. Now I'm thinking, was the distraction really directed to Obos or it was Efe? Hmm? You to think about it. To kill Efe, they needed to be a distraction. So now I'm thinking, was Sparkles really the banana, or was Efe really the banana, or Efe just happened to be the unfortunate banana that came into the mix? I think. What do you think? Leave your comment in the comment section, honestly. And Nne Sparkles burnt Efe to the ground. We no see ashes take through or take put for jar. No say okay. Na Efe ashes be this. We no see anything. Mama burnt him. Oh, but I'm sure Efe saw that coming. I'm sure he saw it coming, so it didn't really hurt him. The person I'll say he didn't see coming or he felt was his wife. He didn't see that coming. Did he? I don't know. I'm not sure he saw it coming. Of course, he knew Ivie was not going to stand with him. Ivie, you too, your daddy's friend. Baby, you don't used to know what is bigger than you. You did not just do. You went to do. You carry many him. Why? If it betrayed Oppose, it was hard though. It was hard. But then, if he really have a reason to do that? I think he did it to protect his family because, Baba, you're not saying anything and this man is coming after me. He came after my daughter, my family twice. She didn't do anything. And the one time he came after your child, the one time he came after your wife, all hell broke loose. So I think to protect my family, I'll have to give you up. If he loved Oppose, he loved him genuinely, if I'm being asked, but he just had to do what he needed to do to keep his family safe. Okay, that betrayal hurt. I feel like it was a betrayal that hurt, that killed Oppose before the bullet even went through, because if you did watch and look closely, Oppose was still standing. The betrayal itself made his juju weak. The betrayal made his juju weak. He was still standing with the amount of bullets. He was looking at his brotherly. I'm sure in his head, brotherly. Hey. Nosatu Efe. He didn't see it coming. Probably think in his mind his wife was going to come back, stand by him, blah 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 blah. But Mama had clocked out, and I love it. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. You had your time. You cheated. You went out. You did what you had to do, what you wanted to do. I'm done. I am done. Whenever you come out of prison, you come and see your children. But me, I'm done. I'm going to live that baby girl life on top of somebody's unclean money. No, sir. We see you, but I love it. Well done. Now, the next betrayal was if his betrayal to Sparkles. I feel like if he didn't mean anything good for the girl, if he wasn't going to take her, at least he should have sent her some money, should have stimulated her account, you know. I feel like he should have at least left her something as a compensation. I know she didn't mention that she was pregnant, but if you did like the girl, I don't know. I mean, you did like the girl. Something. Before no bad. Maybe should have pitied him more, honestly. But he just left the girl like that. It wasn't nice. That was betrayal. That betrayal, it hurt. It pained me safe. It follow pain me. The other one is Onome. Onome to Inspector. We knew that was him from the beginning, right? You can't say you didn't know. We knew that was him from the beginning. The boy, he just tired me. The boy matter just tired me because I'm like, why are you dumb? Why you dumb? Why? Why? But overall, it was a good movie. It is a good movie. I would rate it a solid 10/10. The plot twist, the background sound, the theme, the location, the costume, the quality, 100%. I loved it. Auntie Kemi, well done. It was so beautiful to see these people like in the movie. They acted it so natural. It was a natural performance. There were heights of the movies and there were the lows, and we appreciate all of that. Okay, well done, Auntie Kemi. Question is, would there be a part 2? My opinion, there shouldn't be a part 2. But it's Auntie Kemi, we don't know what she's cooking. There might just be a part 2, and if there's a part 2, will I watch? Of course. You will not watch. You're gonna watch, but then we'll see. I loved it. Good movie. If you have seen this movie, leave a comment, leave your arguments, leave your question in the comment section, leave your opinion in the comment section. Okay, let's have a discussion in there. Like I said, this is the first of many that I hope to do on here. If you do have any movie recommendations, please leave them in the comment section. I would watch and would come to talk about them. Okay, thank you, loves, for watching this video till this point. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know who your favorite character is in the movie. Okay, I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay pretty. Love you guys. Kisses.